Hey, what's going on? Shade Daytime Diva. This is Mr. Big Daddy 2K6 Beyond, and this is basically a video response that is going to follow your video that you posted concerning textual relationships or texting. And first, I would like to just say that myself, I'm old school. I prefer calling someone versus sending text messages back and forth. Okay, and the way I feel about it is, if I give someone my number, I would rather have them call me, and vice versa. If someone gives me their number, I would call them versus texting, and I'll show you why. Just a second. Okay, my cellular phone is a Verizon Juke. Samsung Verizon Juke, however you want to call it. And basically the keypad on this device is, as you can see, my finger, it can cover like 2 numbers at one time and then some, making texting almost virtually impossible. And it's just, for me, it's time consuming texting. So I just don't like to do it, period. I don't mind someone sending me a text saying, hey, I thought about you, have a nice day at work. I can deal with that, but to run a whole conversation via texting, that's more than just a pain in the ass. It's crazy. I just don't like to participate in it. That's why I kind of brought that cell phone in a way so I can just get straight to the point. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, dial the number, call, have a nice day, see you later, hang it up. Okay? And I want to touch on a point that you brought up in the video about texting, and you were telling me and all the other YouTubers out there, if a guy send you a text message back and forth, that pretty much determines, how, I won't say determines how, but it kind of have you thinking about how does he actually feel about you, whether he cares about you or not. And I personally say, if a guy has to just text you all the time, then it is a possibility that he have ulterior motives and trying to cover up his tracks and contact more than one person via text messages. So if that's the case, then that guy just has to be put to the side. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. And I'm just gonna touch on something that was not in your video, but I just want to just put it out there. Sometimes there are a whole lot of folks out there that prefer texting over conversation, but like I'm saying, in my opinion, I don't like to do it. I don't want to do it. It's a waste of time. But I'll share a little story with you. There was a young lady that I was interested in. We were talking and everything else. It started good. Conversation was good over the phone. We spoke to each other in person. We spent time together, etc. And then all of a sudden, as time went along, the phone calls were getting slim to none, and then all of a sudden, it was more texting versus actual conversation. And part of the texting was saying, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna, say that, oh, you're a nice guy, blah, blah, but I rather do my own thing now. But via text message, you see what I'm saying? But the thing that really gets me about the whole situation is, I wouldn't have mind if she would have called me and told me this versus hiding behind a text message. You feel me on that? You know what I mean? I would respect someone a lot more if they speak to me. And I know how hard it is, to talk to someone or to tell someone something, because of you're thinking about how the other person might feel after they receive what you have to tell them. But it's part of life. It's a life experience. Some things that you don't want to do, you have to do, and you have to adapt and overcome. And not only with texting, but I always say sometimes with instant messenger is it's like a way for people to hide what I call their true intentions or their true motives. And I believe it's really messed up. I'm not saying that all texting is bad or all instant messaging is bad, because for soldiers over in Iraq and Afghanistan, instant messenger is one of the only ways over there to conversate with folks back at home. And the reason I know this is because I too was deployed. I was a soldier, served a deployment 2003-2004, and that was one of the ways that I was able to get in contact with folks at home via instant messenger, because certain cell phones don't work over there. But that'll be a different story. But like you said, texting is just, in my opinion, it's a no-go. Just don't do it. Anyone that knows me on this video, and I'm just going to tell you like this is out of love. If you happen to text me and don't get a text back, there's your answer. I decided to dedicate the whole year of 2010 without sending one text message, for like conversation, period. If I do send one, it's going to be I'm here, I'm at your house, open the door, or I'm on the way, or hi, thinking about you, have a nice day. That's as far as I'm going with it. But Shade Daytime Diva, you keep doing your thing, you hold it together like glue, and keep the brothers and sisters out there informed. And until next time, this is Mr. Big Daddy 2K6 and beyond on YouTube, saying farewell, goodbye, take care, and peace out.